this is going to be a heavily theoretical concept, but okay, Tesla back in like 1903 invented a telephone to the dead. And if we take the gateway process and then we add more frequencies, like Tesla had a vibration machine that would vibrate your whole body. Tesla invented the television. It's just a tube that shoots lights. It's like one laser that shoots the whole picture, the whole tube televisions. He invented those, so he knew about light frequencies. So if we take full vibrational of the body, we take the breath work to tap into the frequency of the earth, we take the binaural beats, we add infrared, which will tap straight into your pineal gland, and we have physical lights flashing. Depending on the tuning of everything, the possibility, let's just say it's 50-50, because I really don't know. But if there is something there, this would logically be the path to finding that. And I mean, this would also indicate that he really did see all of time, all at once, tapping into what he called the ether. He's also known for the basically tapping into the knowledge of everything. The Akashic record, if you will. Now, if we take into perspective that he may have been sitting on a thing, vibrating his whole body, using electromagnetic frequencies, using sound frequencies, and the Tesla coil was a speaker, so he was using sounds for sure. So we have the binary beats. And then if we use infrared, which Tesla invented X-rays and infrared light. And so, I mean, let's just say that maybe they're not connected. But he did say, I mean, to the point to where Thomas Edison tried to invent one too to show him that he could do it without him. So the logic exists, all right? Now, is it possible? I don't know. If it were, this would be how it worked. We would use the gateway process. We would add infrared light. We would add proper breathing. As seen in all these esoteric texts, the breath work is very important to tune your body, your breath, into this frequency of the earth. Now, let's imagine if we could do all this. What would we induce a DMT type of state of mind? Seeing the Matrix, if you will. Have you seen that, where the dude smokes DMT and they shoot the laser on the wall and you can see he can see the numbers and stuff? You should check that out. It's interesting. But this entails that, like, okay, with the CIA or the CIA process, the gateway process, we can see that they definitely found something. How much more did they find? Because they never release all the information. So what else could they have done? Infrared light. They could use strobe lights to trigger a specific, like, we know that the PlayStation, the old games, when they first came out, it used to say, warning, may cause seizures. I'm not sure because I don't play video games anymore because I can't afford them. Whatever. But still, I mean, take these things into consideration. It's an out there thought, but is it possible? I think so. I mean, if they have found how to tap into the state of mind and be able to take their mind and move it throughout the world as a whole and visually see inside of safes. And I mean, I've had psychic experiences where I've known things I shouldn't have known. Am I fully developed? No, probably not. I have no idea what's going on. I just know I know stuff that I'm not supposed to know. If that makes sense. So, I mean, when we look at these CIA documents, the the gateway process, imagine, because I mean, look at what is it? There's a new headgear thing where they shoot infrared into your head and it's a CBI, computer brain interface that you can wear and control robots and stuff. So the infrared light will reach to your brain, and so and what does that effect have on the human mind? Are they shooting visuals in? Is that what's going on? Who knows? I don't. But I do have the question to find out if so. So, I mean, if it did work, this is how it would work. Just gonna throw that out there. And I mean, if we reverse engineer all the technology that I've tried to share here and realize that it's just the human body, the pyramids, they remanufactured the human body, breath and all. So, one would think that that's, and I mean, there's all this studies on frequencies and this and that and the other. And if we know that binaural beats will trigger an out of body, how far can we take that out of body? Can we control it? If we use infrared frequency to send signals to the brain, can we move back and forth through time? Can we communicate with the deceased? That would be, I mean, Tesla said he succeeded. Thomas Edison said he tried. Is it out of the question? I don't know. Not for me. I think it would be possible. It's frightening. But is it impossible? No, I don't think so. I think that we could. I mean, I've had experience. I've had it. When I was 11, I died. And I floated above myself. So, I mean, I don't need anyone to tell me that there's something else. I know I've been there. It was crazy. And you know what I mean? And once you have that experience, you're never really sure if you woke back up or not. So, there's that. Did I multi-dimensional travel to a new universe? I don't really know, man. And I mean, sometimes I think maybe that state of mind and it being able to accept that possibility is like one of the bigger steps in understanding this stuff. Because if, you know what I mean, if you've seen outside yourself, if you've seen yourself from outside yourself, looking in from the first person into you being the second person, laying on the floor, lifeless, it makes you question, you know what I mean, everything. Since I was 11 years old. So, I mean, I've always felt I know that there's more than they're telling us. But, I mean, if this is a machine and we can tap into it and we can alter it, then we probably can do a lot more than you would think. And, I mean, once 6G starts, that's why I want to try and understand this shit fully before it happens, because what is it, like 4 more years till 2030 and they turn 6G on? If they can use binaural beats to trigger an out-of-body experience, and infrared can be used as a CBI to control a thing. Terahertz is right before infrared, and it's also the same frequencies of the cells inside. It's just, we should know. This deserves deeper study before we turn some shit on. Just saying. I'm doing my best. I mean, spread the words. Do your best. What else can you do? I mean, when you start talking about this stuff, without this CIA documentation, I would sound like a fucking lunatic. But due to the fact that I have the CIA documents, and the world is aware of those CIA documents, now we have to go, what are they not telling us? How far can they take this? I think we could probably take this shit all the way to the top. I mean, Tesla stated that he saw all of time, all at once. I have a feeling that he did this process. Because, I mean, a lot of the top secret documents end up being Tesla's notes. So for some reason, I don't know why. But keep this in consideration, because everything we believe, we really don't factually know. Our faith is in a system that said so. Can we really trust said system? I don't know. I know that I've had an out-of-body experience. I believe in something more. I always will. You would never be able to change my mind, because I've been there and seen it with not my eyes, which is really weird. But I don't know, man. Doesn't it make you wonder? Have I made you question whether or not? Because, I mean, that's the goal, really, is to make you question whether or not you can fathom the possibility. If these CIA documents mean out of body, does that mean that we can trigger specific, like, could I trigger a specific coordinates if I use this light to trigger this and a strobe to trigger this? Now it's this specific coordinate on Earth or something, or a specific point in time space as well, because there is known astro travelers, we'll call them. It's called something else. The government has a word for it, but I don't remember what it is. But I don't know. Just food for thought, really. Because, I mean, there's lots of documentation into this stuff. And we're all looking for aliens. But if this stuff's real, then there's a large possibility that there's people in our government that already know exactly what's going to happen. And this is the time machine, and they've had it for a real long time.